Good morning, dear students. Welcome to online study. How are you all? I hope you all are fine at home, and I request you please stay home and stay safe. So, today we will continue the second chapter of music, that is part 1. Evelyn Claney listens to sound without hearing it, which is written by Deborah Cowley. So, till now I have explained 6 paragraphs. So, I just want to give you a small recap of these paragraphs. So this is a story of a 17-year girl that she was waiting for the train at a station, that she had to go to London to get admission in a prestigious Royal Academy of Music. And in second paragraph, that her mother noticed her daughter that she was deaf when she was called out for playing piano, and her headmistress requested her that she should be taken to the doctor to get treatment for that. In third, that she was discouraged by most of the teachers, but one of the person named Ron Forbes, who motivated her and who told and taught her to learn music, and she had started, and she learned by her hard work and determination. And fourth, from that time she toured so many places like United Kingdoms, and she started her journey with a youth orchestra team, and she played there, and she auditioned for the Royal Academy also, and there scored she scored one of the highest marks in the history of the academy. And then gradually she started to work alone, and by the time she had completed her 3 years course also, and she had captured most of the top awards also. And she, in the next paragraph number 5, she told that if you have a aim, target, so definitely you will work for that, and definitely you will achieve that. She was very humble also. In this paragraph it is explained. And she has a very hectic international schedule. Now in the next paragraph it is described about that the writer, he himself was taking her interview, and it was a 2 hour discussion, and she never missed a word. But the biggest challenge for her, that she is unable to read, she is unable to understand the person who is having a bushy beards, because she is unable to read the movement of the lip of that person. Okay. And she has a accent of Scotland, because she belongs to Scotland. So because of that only she has a Scottish accent. And she learned 2 languages also, French and Japanese. So now from here, paragraph number 7, I'm going to start to explain. So as for music, she explains, it pours in through every part of my body. It tingles in the skin, my cheek bones, and even in my hair. Here, tingles means causes a slight pricking or stinging sensation. So here, Evelyn explained that how does she identify music. You know what? It creates sensation in her skin, in her cheekbones, and even in her hair. So every part of Evelyn's body responds to music. Like it happens with us also. Just like in when you hear any type of music, so your body starts moving, and it's like dance. There's so many indication of the body that you do it when you hear any type of music. Okay, when she plays the xylophone, she can sense the sound passing up the stick into her fingertips. So here, when she plays the xylophone, she uses sticks, and she can sense the vibrations of the sound which is produced by the xylophone pass through the sticks up into her fingertips. You can also feel when you try to play anything, and vibration you can feel it, like you just play, like you can just beat the table, so you can also feel the vibration. So by learning against the drums, she can feel the resonances flowing into her body. Resonances means echoes of sounds. When Evelyn plays the drum, she leans towards the drum, and she can feel the echo following into her body. On a wooden platform, she removes her shoes so that the vibrations pass through her bare feet and up her legs. So here, whenever Evelyn performs, she performs on a wooden platform, and she removes her shoes so that she can feel the vibrations of the musical instrument pass through the floor into her feet and up her legs. That is how she can feel the sound of the music instrument. And if suppose instead of that wooden platform, and it is cemented platform, so that will be difficult for her to understand, to feel the music. So because of that only, this is a wooden platform, and she removes her shoes also so that she can feel the music. Not surprisingly, Evelyn delights her audiences. In 1991, she was presented the Royal Philharmonic Society's prestigious Soloist of the Year award. Now, Evelyn is a delight to hear. She gives very good solo performance in the year 1991. She was presented with this award, Royal Philharmonic Society's prestigious Soloist of the Year award for performing solo. Says master percussionist James Blades. God may have taken her hearing, but he has given her back something extraordinary. What we hear, she feels for more deeply than any of us. That is why she expresses music so beautifully. Now, James Blades is a master percussionist, and his words were the ones that we read before we started reading the chapter. At the beginning, that we have read this. So, according to James, God took away Evelyn's hearing ability, but in return, he gave her a strong power of sing sounds which enabled her to become a great musician. Everybody is, means you have noticed that so many people are that they are deaf, but this type of quality only she has. Evelyn confesses that she is something of a workaholic. Here, workaholic, it is informal, a person who finds it difficult to stop working. Evelyn is very hardworking. She does not stop working. Evelyn is very hardworking. She does not stop working. This is called workaholic. I have just got to work. often harder than classical musician. So now to be at par with those people who can hear, who are classical musician, Evelyn works very hard. But the rewards are enormous. Enormous means big. Evelyn says that the rewards she gets for her hard work are huge and big. Apart from the regular concerts, Evelyn also gives free concerts in prisons and hospitals. So here, Evelyn does charity also. She gives free concerts in hospitals and prisons. She also gives a high priority classes for young musicians. Means here, she also takes classes for young musicians, for those children who want to learn music. And Richland of the Beethoven Fund for Deaf Children says she is a shining inspiration for deaf children. They see that there is nowhere that they cannot go. Evelyn is an inspiration for all. She is an ideal. And Richland, who belongs to Beethoven Fund for Deaf Children, says that Evelyn is an inspiration for those children who cannot hear. And when they get to know Evelyn's story, they feel that they can accomplish everything. They can fulfill all their dreams. Evelyn Glennie has already accomplished more than most people twice her age. Accomplished means achieved. So here, Evelyn Glennie has achieved so much in life that those people who were double her age have also not achieved those many things, that much popularity and those many awards as Evelyn has done. She has brought percussion to the front of the orchestra and demonstrated that it can be very moving. Orchestra is a group of people who are playing different musical instruments, and generally the percussion instruments like the drums and the xylophone are placed at the back end of the orchestra, or they are placed at the side. But as Evelyn performs solo, she gives a special performance with these percussion instruments. The percussion instruments have common in front of the orchestra. Sorry. She has given inspiration to those who are handicapped, people who look to her and say, if she can do it, I can. She has given inspiration to those who are handicapped, people who look to her and say, if she can do it, then I can also. And not the least, she has given enormous pleasure to millions. Evelyn's story is an inspiration to those people who are physically disabled. They feel that if Evelyn can achieve her dreams, even they can also. And Evelyn has given a lot of pleasure to her audience by playing such good music. So, this is the explanation of these all 4 paragraphs which were left. I hope you all understood this explanation. In next, I will give summary of this chapter. Okay, so till then, thank you so much, student.